Hello? Hello?
Hello. Oh,
Hi. Good
yeah.
morning, Sal. How are
Good morning.
you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Today I'm
Are
sleep
you at the
more.
office? Are you at the office?
No, I'm
Yeah.
just
Oh,
in my home,
yeah,
in
okay.
my house.
Yeah. Okay. So without further ado, Sal, let me share to you the presentation and let's proceed with another lesson today. Okay, actually, this one is also a continuation of our Unit 19, One Scary Murder Story. Okay, so
Yeah, okay.
yesterday we were able to identified already, okay,
Yeah,
who is the killer, okay, of Jeremy, who killed Jeremy. And the answer would be who killed Jeremy?
current,
It was
current.
Gordon. Okay. So what would be the motive of Gordon? Why is it he wanted to kill Jeremy? Because
Current want to kill Jeremy because he want to take money of salary. Uh,
but it was
yeah,
not mentioned in there. That would be our speculation, right? Because the main reason why is it maybe he killed Jeremy because Jeremy doesn't approved marrying Barbara, right? So
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
main reason, and that is just only our speculation that maybe there would be an affair. There would be also an affair between Claudia and between Gordon, and it which wasn't able to mention in that story. Okay?
yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So moving on our lesson two. So our lesson two objectives would be we will be going to identify now the past simple of both regular and irregular verbs. Okay. And for the pronunciation, we will going to do some exercises about past
That's
simple
simple.
verbs. Okay. Okay. So for the grammar activity in here, so we will going to identify the past simple, regular, and irregular verb. Okay. Remember, in forming the regular verb, we just had to add only D or
Regular.
ED, right? So
Yeah.
just like
D, okay.
the word arrived. So the word arrived ends in E, so therefore we have to add only D. If the
Yeah,
verb ends aside from an E, so we need to add ED to form the past simple past tense of that. But for
yeah,
the
yeah.
regular verb, we totally change the spelling. So there would be like, for example, if we were going to say, um, when was say find, so the past simple of the find would be found,
Found.
right? Okay,
Yeah,
so therefore there would be a change of spelling. Okay? Okay,
yeah,
now
okay.
read this police report.
Police
So this is
report.
now the report of the police. Complete the sentences with the past simple form of the verbs in the box. So the be in
Yeah.
here would be twice. So
Several.
be verb
Yeah,
can be be verbs can be was and where, right? Was if
yeah,
it's talking only of one thing that happened or one action that happened in the past, and where that would be more than one. Okay, so the first one, we blank. Okay, so
he
the correct
arrived.
answer is
Yeah,
arrived at the bank,
arrived at bank at 9:36 in the evening,
and
and we
we, and we,
are opened our police car outside.
and we open. No, that the police car is outside.
We That one
So we arrived
we
at the
saw,
bank.
we saw, or we went,
Our police
we arrived at the bank at 9 p.m. in the
in the
evening.
evening, and we hmm?
We
Okay, they went, okay? They arrive at the bank at 9:36 in the evening. They are inside the car. And then after that, they are about
go.
to
They
no
take
no
they
no no no
open. I just see open.
no. Okay, so they left. Okay, we
They
left
left.
our
Okay.
yes, because they use their car, right? So
Okay.
when they go to the bank, when they arrive there, so what they did was they left their car police. Okay, we left our police car outside. Okay, just for a moment. Okay, so the word is left. That would be the past simple of leave, right? So we left our police car outside. The bank blank closed and
Spring. Spring. Be closed.
so the bank.
Spring. I think it's be. Be.
Okay, what's the
Spring.
be verbs? What would be the be
Spring
verb?
was closed.
Was closed. Okay.
Was
So
closed.
I'll wait for a while. So that would be oops.
Were
Okay, so the
closed.
bank.
And on line.
Okay, so the bank was closed and all the lights. The
On
bank,
line. Took off.
okay,
On
took,
line took off.
okay, took, okay, take, took, wait, all the lights and took off, okay?
Yeah.
So off, took off, and all the lights took off. Okay, but
But we looked
okay,
through the
look.
window.
Okay, so we
We
looked
looked through the
through
window.
the window. Okay. Okay. So we look through the window and
We
then
saw we saw a person inside
okay.
the bank.
Yeah, so we saw
A person inside the bank.
okay, that's correct. So we saw a person inside the bank. At
At
first,
first,
we
we can could we couldn't see who it
yes, okay, we couldn't see who it was.
was, but
Okay.
then he opened the door.
Okay. So we
Couldn't see who it was, but
but
then he
then
opened
yes, but he opened the door.
the door, and came out. It was Stephen Porter.
Okay, wait for a while. Okay, opened the door and came out. It was Stephen
I
Hatter.
think it's a tag in here. We need to change took off.
Okay,
Go away.
so
He went away. He
close
went
all the
away.
lights and all lights. Okay, look at this one. The bank was closed and all the lights took off. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is correct, right?
Yeah. I
Okay,
think he went off. He went
went
away.
away. Okay,
He went away. He went away. He just walked slowly to his car and then drove away.
he just walked slowly
The
to his
next
car and then drove
morning,
away. Next
The
morning,
next morning, we to his house.
at 6 a.m.
We found to hit. No, we
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 mhm,
looked to his house.
at 6 a.m.
As a, no.
We
It's
looked
not
already is
true.
here.
Yeah.
The looked is here.
The next morning
We hmm,
we found.
okay. Let's skip that one first. Okay, let's try to
No,
do.
okay.
He blank to speak to us. So we blank him to the police station. So he didn't
He
want, okay, he
he didn't want
to speak to us.
to speak to us.
Yes. Okay.
So
Okay. He didn't want
didn't want
to speak to us.
so
we
I think it took in here.
took, yeah. So we
Yeah.
took
We took
him
him to the
police station.
police
Okay.
station.
So
Yeah.
the bank was
So
closed and all the lights
slide was up. Was
okay,
up.
okay, was closed and all the lights was off. Okay, another one. So that would be was off.
The next
Okay.
morning, we
Oh, what about this one? The next morning okay. So we use this one, we use this one. The leave is also there. Not want. Okay, didn't want. See is already there. So
sure
can't.
can
Oh,
put.
okay.
At first, we could see, but
Wouldn't.
in a yeah, no, couldn't. We just use
Ah,
7.
it's there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So it's there already. Okay. So we couldn't see who it was, but then he opened the door and came out. It was Stephen Patter. He went away. He just walked slowly to his car and then drove away. The next morning, we
found to it too.
found to his
Not
house. No, not
no.
found
We found him
him
in
in
bed.
bed. Okay.
We
So
found
we
him in
found
bed.
him in bed.
But the next morning, we
Okay, what's
not
the
run.
other one?
We not run.
Ran. So didn't
We
run.
didn't
So we
run.
didn't run to his house at
His
6
house.
a.m. Okay. So we didn't run
We
to his
didn't run.
house. Didn't. Okay, run to his house. Okay, just for a while. Okay. Okay, so there you are. Now let's try to read them with proper blending, enunciation and pronunciation tao. Okay. Okay, so this one is an example of a police report of a bank robbery, right? Who is the
Yeah.
robber? So it was Stephen Patter. Okay. Okay, can you
Yeah.
please
Okay.
read them, Tao? We
Okay. We arrived at the bank at 9:36 in the evening, and we left our police car outside. The
okay.
bank was closed, and all the lights were off. But we looked through the window.
Wait,
We
wait.
saw
All the lights were, because we're talking of not just only one lights. So where,
words. Yeah,
okay, because lights, right? Okay,
yeah.
they're off.
But we looked through the window. We saw a person inside the bank. At first, we couldn't see who it was, but then he opened the door and came out. It was Stephen Porter. He went away. He just walked slowly to his car and then drove away. The next morning, we didn't run to his house at 6 a.m. We found him in bed. He didn't want to speak to us, so we took him to the police station.
yes, okay, good. Okay, next, moving on to the grammar. Okay, complete the questions with the correct form of the verbs in the bracket. Okay, so the verbs in the
Okay.
bracket in here. So the police officer,
Where
were
were
you
you
at about
at
9:30
about 9:30 yesterday
yesterday evening?
evening?
Okay, so this one is during the investigation process, right? So according to Stephen
Stephen
Patter,
Porter.
I
I
was
were at the cinema. The
the
film
film
started
started
at 9.
9. Okay. And then after that,
What film did you saw? Did you see?
okay, what
What film did
film
you see?
did you see? Because this one is a
See.
question, right? So
Yeah,
we did
yeah,
not change.
yeah.
Okay. So
I
what
can't
film?
remember. It wasn't very good.
Okay, so I can remember it wasn't very good. And then the police said,
Very
very interesting.
interesting.
And
And
who?
who went with you
Mm-hmm.
to the
And
cinema?
and who? It's a question.
Who went to the cinema with who you who you went to the cinema with
Mm-hmm. Who
you
go
who go
with you
with you
to the cinema?
to the
Oh
cinema.
no. So who go
He you
and
went to the
who?
cinema with.
Okay, who goes? Oh no, who go?
I think it who you went.
It's a question, so we do not going to use went. So you, who you go to the cinema with, right? So it
Who
should be
you
you go to the cinema with, right? So
yeah
very interesting. And who you go to the cinema with? So we have to use the go because it's asking
who
question,
you go.
right?
Okay.
Yes, who
I
you go to
you
the cinema with. Okay,
with
next.
my girlfriend.
Yes.
Did you like the film?
Okay. So did you like the
Did
film?
you like the film?
So according to them, okay, did you like, oh,
Like
did you like
did you like the
the
film?
film?
The
Okay,
film.
it's there already. So did you like the film? Next,
Yes,
and
see through is very well.
okay, yes, she thought it was very good, right?
See
Okay,
thought is were very good.
okay, let's try to read them all together. As Tao, Asao, okay? So I
Yeah,
will be the police officer and you will be SP, okay? So SP means
yeah.
Stephen Patter, okay? Where were you at about 9:30 yesterday evening?
I was at the cinema. The film start at 9.
What film did you see?
I can't remember. It was very good.
Very interesting. And who you go to the cinema with?
With my girlfriend?
Did you like the film?
Yes. See through is very good.
It was very good. Okay, let's continue, huh? What time?
What time? What time? Uh,
What
what
time?
time? What time? This the film finish.
Okay, did
What time? This the film
the film finish?
finish.
Okay, wait for a while, huh? So what time did the film
Finish.
finish? Okay,
It's about 10 half past 10. And what?
wait, okay, for a while, finished.
And what did you do after you left the cinema?
Okay, and what did you do?
What did you do?
Oops, wait. Okay, what did
What did you do after you left the cinema?
you do? Okay, after you left the cinema. Okay, next. We
We
went
went to a restaurant,
La
La
Dolce
Ducovita, on the
on
high
the high
street.
street. La Dulce
La
Vita.
Ducovita. I know it. Very
Very
good.
good. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti, okay.
Spaghetti.
Yes.
Spaghetti.
What
What
time?
time did you leave? What
Okay, what
time did you
time
leave the
did you
restaurant?
leave?
Did you leave the restaurant?
Okay, did you leave the restaurant? Okay,
It's about 12.
that's very
That's very
late.
late. Did you go home after that?
Okay, where you go home?
Where you? Oh, where?
Did you go home? Okay, that's very late. Did you go home after that?
Yeah.
Did
Did
you
you go
go
home
home after that?
after that? No, we
Okay.
went to a nightclub,
Mm-hmm.
Flanagan's.
Then
Then we
you
went
went
home.
home.
How
How? How
did
did
you get a taxi?
how did you get a taxi?
Yeah. Did you get a taxi?
How did you get a
A
taxi?
taxi.
Next.
No, we got a bus.
Okay.
And what time
Did,
you go to bed?
okay, what time did you go to bed?
What time did you go to bed?
Yes,
At
so
about
time
4 a.m. Can
did,
I go home now? I'm
did you
tired.
go to bed?
No,
Okay.
I'd like to ask you some more questions.
Okay, so let's try to practice this one. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
okay. So again, I am the police officer, you are the SP. Okay. What time did the film finish?
It's about half past 10.
What what did you do after you left the cinema?
We went to a restaurant, La Ducavita, on the high street.
La Dulce Vita, I know it. Very good spaghetti. What time did you leave the restaurant?
It's about 12.
That's very late. Did you go home after that?
No, we went to a nightclub, Flanagan. Then we went home.
How did you get the taxi?
No, we got a bus.
What time did you go to bed?
It's about 4 a.m. Can I go home now? I'm tired.
No, I'd like to ask you some questions. Okay, let's try to go over this one. Let's exchange. So you are the
Yeah.
PO. I am the SP now. Okay, go.
Yeah. When were you at about 9:30 yesterday evening?
I was at the cinema. The film started at 9.
What film did you see?
I can remember I wasn't very good.
Very interesting. And who you go to the cinema with?
With my girlfriend.
Did you like the film?
Yes, she thought it was a very good.
What time did the film finish?
At about 10:30,
And what did you do after you left the cinema?
we went to a restaurant, La Dulce Vita, on the high street.
La Dolce Vita, I know it. Very good spaghetti. What time did you leave? What time did you leave the restaurant?
At about 12,
That's very late. Did you go home after that?
no, we went to a nightclub, Flanagan's. Then we went home. We went home.
How did you get a taxi?
No, we got a bus.
And what time did you go to bed?
At about 4 a.m. Can I go home now? I'm tired.
No, I'd like to ask you some more questions.
Okay, so that would be it, Sal. Now moving
Yeah.
on to this one.
Sorry.
Yes?
Can you wait me 1 minute? I
Sure,
need to.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah,
okay.
it's
Thank you,
okay.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Hello.
Bye.
Yum.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
done. Okay. So for the pronunciation part, Sal, let's try to do this one. Let's try to match the verbs with the same vowel sound. Okay, like for example, when we say came, made. So what are the vowels that we can see in here? That would be the A and the E. So A and the E, right, Sal?
Yeah.
So came, made.
Okay.
Next, what about when we say left?
Lap. Hat.
Okay, that would be
Lap. Lap. Set. Set.
said. Is it said?
Set.
Because said, left, said,
Left. 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 Hat. I think hat.
had. This one is a had.
Hat.
It's a had. So it's letter A, right? The vowel is A.
Yeah. Left. True. Could. Made.
Left.
Set.
Eh, eh.
Set.
Okay.
Set.
Drove, could, made, or made is
Learned.
already done. Said,
Abroad.
left.
Hat.
Okay, actually you are
Set. I
right.
think
That
it's
would be
set.
said. Yes, that's correct. So that would be said because the AI in here can also be pronounced as the E, right?
And.
So that would
Yeah,
be
okay.
said. The
Got.
same with the A.
Got.
Okay.
Lot.
Okay, so got.
Got a lot.
Okay. So got, that would be lost. Okay, next. Run.
Run. And hard.
Okay, ran and had.
Saw, saw and draw.
Okay. Saw and
Draw.
drove. Huh? Spoke.
Saw.
Actually, saw
Saw. Saw, draw.
because spoke is drove.
Yeah. Saw. Saw.
Saw.
Bought. Saw. Bought.
Saw.
Saw.
Bought. Oh, oh,
Saw.
oh. Okay,
Saw.
saw.
Bought.
So that would
Bought.
be correct,
Bought.
right?
Yeah.
Bought. Saw. Bought. So the same
Spoke.
vowel sound. Okay, and
Spoke.
then this one is
Drove.
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 Spoke, drove. Next,
Took. Could.
yes, that's correct. Okay, put,
Bought.
took,
Loaned.
could.
Hold.
Okay,
Loaned.
and then heard, learned. Okay,
Loaned.
that would be learned. Okay, learned. Okay, very good. Now let's try to read them now. So say, came, met.
Came. Came. Made. Left. Said. Got. Lot. Ran. Had. Saw. Bought. Spoke. Drove. Took. Could. Heard. Learned.
Okay, very good. Okay, moving on in here. Complete the sentences with the past simple form of the verbs in the
In
box.
verse.
Number one is given. He got up
He
in the
got
middle of
up
the
in
night
the middle of the night because he
because he heard the
heard a
noise.
noise.
Okay, then
I met Sari at a party last week.
okay, I
Met
met. Okay, met Sally
Sari at
at
a party last week.
so met. Next.
They bought a new car 2 days ago.
Okay, so they bought
A new car 2
2 days
days
ago.
ago.
Then we
went to bed very late last night.
okay, we went to bed.
Karen,
Okay, went to bed very late last night. And then Karen blanked the dinner
Karen,
yesterday.
Karen made the dinner yesterday. It
Again?
was pasta as usual.
Okay, so Karen
Made, I think it made.
Hmm?
Get.
met is here. I met Sally at the party.
Made.
Make. So Karen made
Made.
the dinner yesterday. Okay. So it's made. Okay. Next. She was ill, so she
was ill, so
she took.
she didn't take her dog for
Yes.
a walk this morning.
Yeah. Okay. So we can also say, when you say she took her dog for a walk this morning. So since her dog was ill, so she didn't.
She didn't take her
Okay,
dog.
take. So she
Her
didn't
dog.
take her dog for a walk this morning. Okay, next.
When we
Arrived
arrived
in Paris, we blanked a
we
cheap hotel.
we got a cheap hotel near the station.
We
lose.
lose a cheap, no?
We got
Yes, we got. So we got a
We got
cheap,
a cheap.
okay, cheap hotel. So it should be got. Next
The match
was a
was a
disaster.
disaster.
Our
Our
team
team, our team
lost, right?
lost.
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 Yeah. So our team lost. Okay, next. I blank. She was Italian, but she was Spanish.
I I told she was Italian, but
Okay,
she were
I thought. Okay,
I thought yeah.
so I
I thought
thought
she were Italian, but she
yes,
was Spanish.
a Spanish. And the last, I looked
I
everywhere, but
looked very
I
well, but I
couldn't
couldn't
find
find
my glasses.
my glasses.
Yes. Okay. I couldn't find my glasses. Okay, very good. Now let's try to practice this one, Sal. Okay, number one.
He got up in the middle of the night because he heard a noise.
Okay, let's
I met
alternate. Okay, you will be, and then me, and then alternate, and then after that, the exchange. Okay, I met Sally at a party last week.
they brought a new car 2 days ago.
We went to bed very late last night.
Karen made the dinner yesterday. It was pasta as usual.
She was ill, so she didn't take her dog for a walk this morning.
When we arrived in Paris, we got a cheap hotel near the station.
The match was a disaster. Our team lost.
I thought she was Italian, but she was Spanish.
I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find my glasses. Okay. He got
Okay.
up in the middle of the night because he heard the noise.
I met Sari at a party last week.
They bought a new car 2 days ago.
We went to bed very late last night.
Karen made the dinner yesterday. It was pasta as usual.
She was ill, so we didn't take her dog for a walk this morning.
When we arrived in Paris, we got a cheap hotel near the station.
So much were a disaster. Our team lost.
I thought she was Italian, but she was Spanish.
I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find my glasses.
Okay, good. Okay. Next, let's move on in here. Oh, what happened? Why is it something happened? Wait
I
for a
think
while.
some word is
Yeah, missing. Oh, let me check this one, huh?
yeah,
I
okay.
I couldn't wait for a while. It's there. Okay. So there are words also in here, right? Okay, wait for a while. I hope you can see, even though it's very, very
Yeah, I can see. Yeah,
small.
I can see it clearly.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Now, complete the sentences with the past simple form of the verb in the box. He got up in the middle of the night because he heard a noise.
I
Oh,
think it's the same with
yeah,
Sam.
it's the
Yeah,
same. Oh, what happening? What's happening? Okay. It's
yeah,
also
yeah,
the same with this.
yeah,
Okay. But actually, yeah, it's the same actually. Okay. So let's move on to the free talk activity, Sal. Talk freely to your teacher about your most significant memory when you were, oh, we did this one already last time, right?
yeah,
Yeah, so we did this one last time, okay? So we will not going to do this one anymore, Saura. So let's
yeah.
move
Okay,
on to the exercises now. Okay. So change the verbs in brackets into the past